Hari Om. Begin each day listening to the most auspicious sound in the universe. Yoga of Action, Karma Yoga, Chapter 3, Shloka 11, 12, 13. With this, you do nourish the gods, and may those devas nourish you. Thus, nourishing one another, you shall attain the highest good.
Chapter 3, Shloka 11. देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परम् अवाप्स्यत.
The devas nourished by the sacrifice will give you the desired objects. Indeed, he who enjoys objects given by the devas without offering in return to them is verily a thief.
Chapter 3, Shloka 12. Ishtan bhogan hi vo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha tair dattana pradhayebhyo yo bhunkte stena eva sakha.
The righteous who eat the remnants of the sacrifices are freed from all sins, but those sinful ones who cook food only for their own sake verily eat but sin.
Chapter 3, Shloka 13. यज्ञशिष्टाशिनः सन्तो मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषैः भुञ्जते ते त्वगं पापाः ये पचन्त्यात्मकारणात्.
Chapter 3, Shloka number 11. There is nothing impossible to achieve through yagna, that is, sacrifice. How this is possible is explained in this shloka. Also, we come to know the cause of our suffering. Deva is the particular functional name of that one universal creative power when it is available behind different forms in the world. For ease of understanding, Deva can be interpreted as the presiding deity in any field of activity. By invoking the presiding deity in any field by sincere efforts and sacrifices, the dormant productive potential in that field manifests. When the deity is pleased by our proper efforts and sacrifices, it blesses us by which we can attain the highest good. This is the universal law equally applicable to all in the cosmos instinctively. Swami Chinmayananda says, man alone is given freedom to act as he likes, and to the extent he disobeys this universal law of sacrifice, yagna, to that extent he comes to suffer. Shloka number 12. The Devas, when invoked by Yagna, bless us with the desired objects. This is the law of life. This shloka points out that when we earn a profit by our sacrifice, we have every right to enjoy the profit by sharing it with others, because we have contributed our share to the total effort. The scriptures prohibit us to enjoy the profit of others' efforts without contributing our own share to the total effort. They call such a person a social thief, for he enjoys objects given by the devas as a result of tapping the productive potential in the field of work by others. Shloka number 13. Summarizing the discussion above, Lord says, they who enjoy their share after putting their sincere effort in the yagna activities go beyond all sins. As a contrast to these, those who cook only for themselves eat but sin. More in the next shloka in the next video. Free book and e-book of the Holy Gita, commentary by Swami Chinmayananda, available. To understand Gita, join Chinmay Mission study group in your area. There are over 300 Chinmay Mission centers in the world. Kindle Life is the first text prescribed in the scheme of study by Swami Chinmayananda himself. Watch Ranjod Kalra's videos on Kindle Life online. See this video clipping again and again till you can answer the following questions.